Taurus, it's been a while. This is still Pocket Watch. I'm still Lambie, and we're about to figure out what's going on. So, if you found this reading, it's definitely for you. And let's just see what we got going on here. Okay? I'm gonna pull out a full story. Okay? Feel like masculine and feminine is here right now. Okay. All right. One last shuffle. All right. That definitely was the last one. Empress showing up. Page of Pentacles showing up. Page of Wands showing up. Ace of Pentacles showing up. The Magician. The Knight of Swords. And lastly, the bottom of the cup, the bottom of the space is the Eight of Cups. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly how things are now. When you're looking into the mirror, the hardships that you've gone through, the hardships that you've been through, you realize that they've really shaped you. If you are a single parent, a single mother, you're kind of realizing like, I am glad that I've taken this time out for myself as of lately, because I didn't need anybody trying to help me up. I didn't need anybody, becoming any type of distraction. I didn't need that extra energy around me. I was able to focus, and you kind of, are realizing that. Again, if you've just been single in general, not a single mother, but just single, and been in relationships that were very serious, meant a lot to you, and you're no longer with those people, you're really like, okay, this is, who I am. It's not about, what someone is thinking about me, or who leaves, or who goes back and forth. As I look in the mirror, I realize I'm a full person, and that I have a lot to offer, and that I truly love myself. You're at that age to where self-love is reigning through, and you're realizing like, I'm not loving myself or have to go through this so that I could get, fall with someone else. But it's just the fact of, I do enjoy the personal time I spend with myself. And I realize that I have a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge. Okay. Again, this is how you're showing up to somebody who is near you. Page of Pentacles is letting me know that, yes, this is somebody who is either at your workspace, who's realizing that you're a great leader, whether it's a boss, management, or anything like that. They're realizing that you set a tone for the workplace. Another thing, if this is somebody who you're working things out with, somebody that you are, dating or trying to, figure out, somebody that you have a partnership with, they're realizing that you have a clear balance, that you create a balance in the workspace, or working things out with them. You're able to compromise. They're really able to go to you and know that they're dealing with a mature person, and they can get answers from you. They also can make sure that, hey, if I'm not understanding anything clearly, I can come to you, and I know that, you're going to give the right, you're going to give the right feedback to what I say. Like, we can have an adult conversation. So this person more than likely would love to work with you, be with you, or see about you more than anybody else. And so, yes, we got the Page of Wands here, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is letting me know that, this new beginning that you were thinking about a little while back, that's what's here right now. There's been a little bit further back, time ago, somebody was saying, oh, you're gonna be ready to have this new beginning. Once you heal, or once you finish up this last piece, or once you understand this or that, you go on this quest, you're gonna actually have a rebirth, a newness to whatever it is that you're doing. By all means, you took that. The wind said, we're blowing this way. You look that way. You say, yeah, I see opportunity there. You see opportunity there. You move towards that space. You actually made some networks. You actually introduced yourself, did what you had to do. Now you're realizing, okay, I just made it to the door of the oasis. I see what's going on now. You're realizing that, I feel like you're about to step into like Carnival or something like that. And you got all that you need for the masquerade and whatnot. You're like, okay, You know, it took you a while to kind of get there, it took you a while to get there, but now that you're here, you're about to enter into this place. It's about to be fun. It's about to be mysterious. It's about to be, going on for a while. And so I feel like it's like this. If you've been going to school and you've been going to be like a student of the law or something like that, right? Well, now you just got hired for this, a really nice law firm. You're going to be, it's your time now to take a crack at it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, mysterious still, as we said, because you're going to have people coming in. You're going to be doing your job. But it is about to be, you're about to have some clientele. You're about to have some, some experiences that do have you up all night sometime. That, you're going to have some people that you don't win them all, but it is experience. You are going to, like with law students, like, it's like, okay, this person clearly did, the crime, but I'm still, it's still my skill to get them out of this situation. And so I feel like, yeah, when I speak about a law student, they get into a firm and they have all these clientels that come towards them, they're automatically about to be seasoned. When they step through that door, when they sign that paper, say, okay, I'm going to work for this firm, everything all the tools that they learned how to use, they're about to be using that nonstop for year. And that's what I feel like you went that way. And you're like, yeah, but once you go through this area, it's about to be like, nah, it's on. It's on. If you play in any type of sports, you about to sign some paperwork right now. Same thing for any of you guys looking for a certain type of relationship. It more than likely is about to be on. I feel like it's about to be on in more of a partnership type way instead of being romantic. I feel like it's about to be a lot of action right now. Somebody making a decision saying, okay, I'm going to go with it. You got your passport, I got my passport. We traveling buddies. Of course, you guys are, more than friends and things like that, but somebody has kind of decided this is what it is. I got the magician here. He's letting me know that, yeah, you don't forget, you did come to me when you were stressed. You came to me when you were stressed. We had a discussion. I pointed out things that were going to work for you and things that weren't going to work for you. This person is not going to work. This person is going to work. This job ain't going to work. This job will work. This family member, you can't take their advice. You can't take their advice. Like, by all means, the magician came during a time where, you guys was like, it got to be up from here, And he's letting me know, like, with the discussions that y'all had, you stacked up your cups and you realized, like, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm going. All right, bet. Let me get there. And it's like, yeah, so let's bring some more color out into this reading. Let's bring some more color out into this reading. Taurus. Seeing the Hermit card and a yes. I didn't see it clearly, but I feel like you are looking to specifically have somebody who is ducked off from you come out of their shell and have like some type of conversation. Come out and flip a coin with me. Let's make an agreement on something. I feel that. I feel like the Star card and the Hermit card is something that you're looking for. So you're looking for, a possibility to be, to come out in your favor from somebody who, is kind of tucked off, Something's telling me the person that you want to see is a little bit tired right now. They're just mentally tired. Okay, so it's nobody ignoring you or anything. They're just feeling really lethargic. Okay. Seven of Swords here. Go ahead and check your bank account, please, and make sure that there ain't no charges or anything that's going on right now. I feel like you are a little bit close to dealing with something of fraud. Maybe did you recently leave your card somewhere? It may be the right time to switch over all your cards. If you had these cards for like the last 3 years, 2 years or something like that, COVID and there's a lot of things that are going on to where people are a little bit more desperate and they're finding different ways. Again, you remember back in the day, they were having where the ATM swipes that was something that was really huge. Well, with the cash apps and things and stuff like that going on right now, it is making it to where, you might want to just reset everything, especially if you have like an iPhone or you have, if you have your cards set for payments and things like that. It's time for you to change, I feel like you got 4 cards in your wallet. It's time for you to change that and just reset, And it makes it to where it makes it to where I feel like there's also payments that you no longer need. Like you might cut off Netflix and stuff like that. Just cut off something just to where it's like you could save that extra $60, like, for whatever you're doing. I know Netflix ain't $60, but I know there's a few other little things to where you're like, nah, like I'm now that your card kind of alerted that you like that, then it's gonna make it different for you. Okay, once your phone alerts you to redo to update your card, you're gonna be like, okay, I don't really need this service anymore as well. Okay, coming out with the Queen of Wands energy. So you are working on something right now. There's like two things that has come to the surface, and they make you feel valuable because these are talent. This is a talent of yours. Even if you type rather fast, and you have that, you're getting into you're receiving a job that has you be a certain secretary, like you're feeling like, yeah, I got this job because first I didn't know the skills that you have are about to catch fire, and you feel really good about that because that is something that is natural that comes to you, and now you're going to be getting paid more than the next person. It's like, it's like as if you have like a course for management in the system. So it's like, oh, well, out of you 5 people that are working here, you're the one that's going to get the upgrade or get promoted to assistant manager right now because you have this, and that. Maybe you speak 2 languages. Maybe, whatever it is, you're more qualified, and it's something that's natural that comes unto you. So, yes. Also, think about that. If you do speak more than one language, applying, there's some jobs out there to where you will get the job over the next person because you speak, Chinese and English. You speak Spanish and English. You speak, So, just think about that. I feel like there's going to be some things that are very authentic to you, and it's going to give you the heads up or the one up on the next situation when it comes to like working and whatnot. Lastly, we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this person has somebody that deals with you in a relationship. They feel like they've been biting their tongue, something that they've been wanting to say. Like I feel like a conversation y'all had like not a few days ago, but this is a conversation that this is not the last conversation. It was something before then. That person's still been holding on to something that you said, or how the situation or how the conversation ended, and they weren't quite done yet with speaking. They weren't done yet. Let me get some clarification on that right now, because I feel like it's a little bit of a conflict. I feel like it's the masculine wanting to let the feminine know something. What is the masculine? What's going on with this masculine? Is trying to express something with this Knight of Swords, please. What are they talking about? I feel like I just seen the Knight of Cups almost gonna come out, and it's like maybe this person was vulnerable or opened up and you didn't receive it in the right way, or the conversation wasn't long enough. Maybe you didn't know how to respond to something that they said, and so they're kind of feeling like I feel like they almost feel like a little bit left out in the cold, or they weren't done speaking, but they felt like it was no point because they did not receive the exact answer, or the way you responded. Or maybe they gave you something and it wasn't really your style, and you didn't respond the way they wanted you to respond. And so yeah, it's like a big unfinished business. Big unfinished business. If you're gonna go through a separation, I feel like it's scattered 3 days by 3 days or something. The person is not really ignoring you completely, but they are being short with you. Or they're not responding as much, or it's like, oh, they responded this day and that day, but then I ain't heard from them in a while. Okay, it's these 2 cards on the top. You see how much they spend around? I'm like, geez, what's going on with that? Six of Pentacles, Princess of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like your person also could be dealing with somebody who's in the hospital right now. And right now they're emotionally dealing with something, they're financially dealing with something, and then they're trying to like prepare themselves. So I feel like it could be somebody elder who may be about to pass away. They're trying to make sure they spend the right time with this family member to visit them in the hospital. They may have to like push out some financial things due to this person or help them with their financial business. They may actually have to drive further to take this person to their appointments or something, and maybe that's financially tolling because it's gas money, things like that. But I do see that there is somebody that you're looking forward to like communicate with, and it's not that they're too busy to hang out. They will be able to hang out and see about you, but ideally it is like, my mind is on this situation too, or like my emotions is on a situation is dealing with, I believe, like a family thing. Okay, so that is something that's going on. Don't feel like, you're left out in the cold or anything like that. This person that you're dealing with could be dealing with family or friend is dealing with a health issue, and they're trying to find a way to be supportive, and they really care about this person, so it throws off their emotions as well. They're a little bit, not scared in a sense, but it's kind of like a weird way, like they have like a little bit of anxiety with this person that is dealing with the health. They don't want to like lose this person, or they don't want this person to be in this situation, and they're just trying to be very supportive, and they actually may be helping this person out more than they thought they would, right? Like if somebody needs help walking and doing all this kind of stuff, or grocery shopping or whatever the case, like, so they may be taking care of like two households right now because the person needs that much help. Princess of Cups is letting me know, Princess of Cups is letting me know that you definitely should still be voicing your opinion right now when it comes to your emotions. It's always okay to let somebody know that you miss them, that you care about them, that, also I feel like you're saying, I'm going to be busy, or I'm going to go on this 2-day trip to go see my aunt, my cousin, my friend, or whatever, but I'm going to be thinking about you. Like, I feel like you purposely go out of town for a few days to kind of keep yourself busy, but you want this person to know that you're checking in with them, but you're at a distance. Like, it's almost like I know that if I was in town, I wasn't going to be able to really see you anyway because you're going to be busy. So I might as well go out, out of town and do what I got to do or handle my business real quick. But then when I message you and stuff, I want you to know, like, I still want, it's nice to be like, this person's busy, I'm out and I'm busy, and, we're messaging, and that's kind of brief and quick, but I'm also going to set plans for when you're not busy or when I'm not busy, and when I get back in town, I want to, see about you. I want to get with you, So that's what I see this kind of going on. Again, like I'm saying, I feel like this is a person that you feel like you're a little bit on the rocks with, a little bit on the ice with. It's like, you don't really know where the relationship really stands, or you guys are together, but it's not as exclusive. And so I do feel like you do try to do your own thing or find things to do on weekends or certain things where you know that you're not going to connect with this person. You would like to see this person all the time, but when they're busy, or they already let you know it's going to be a busy week, or they're going to be going out of town or doing this and that, I feel like you try to do that the same, so you could keep yourself busy, and that you just like to keep in touch with that person. We got the Six of Pentacles here. So by all means, I feel like, it is a time for you to plan for certain things and set some money aside. I think it would be very beneficial for you to maybe like kind of put money on a type of resort, or if you want to move to a certain condominium village or something like that, that may be helpful. Spending your money or putting your currency where you can get more out of it. Living in a condo that gives you certain amenities like coffee in the morning, and pick up your trash from right outside your door, and other things like that, that may just be helpful. I feel like, again, also, if you are dating somebody or looking forward to dating somebody, how you want to welcome them in your space is another thing. Having a condominium that has a lot of chill spots throughout the area of the building is really nice. They got a fire pit, a rooftop, a game room, all these kind of things. like, because I was kind of thinking resort, but I don't feel like people put down money on Hilton Resorts anymore. They kind of found that was kind of a little fraudulent, I feel like, or it wasn't really as helpful. So I feel like you living in a condominium or choosing your next place to move, but it being a really, really nice place to where, we don't have to go out on dates. When you come here, we can kind of have a chill vibe. We could chill by the pool and the fire pit and talk, or I could throw a little steak on there and chill with you and stuff. You might want to move to a place that's like that so that it changes the dynamic also of your dating life, or make things more comfortable, or even when you want to chill, or if you're an entrepreneur, you're working with office work at home and stuff like that. If you know that for the rest of the year is more than likely going to be like that, then yeah, you still can move somewhere else that does have an office space for you, that does have a nice background, that does make you feel comfortable, got like a little library there in this apartment complex, or in this condominium. Like, that would make a lot of sense. So making it to where things are working for you, that would be very helpful. Moving closer to work, maybe where you could commute by foot. Again, like, it's all about saving money a little bit. You could calculate, if you're a coffee drinker, and you go to Starbucks damn near every day on the way to work. If you move to a complex to give you coffee in the morning, they have that barista little thing there. That makes sense. That changes things up. Okay? And so, just making those small changes like that, or big changes that have small changes within, that makes a lot of sense to me for you. Thank you so much, Taurus. I really feel like you've been on the grind since I've done a reading for you in the last moments, and it's really cool to see that you've been so stable and so balanced. But I see that you're just peeking your head through this door right now of self-realization about you are a priority, and you enjoy having yourself as a priority, and it helps other people recognize whether they want you to be a priority in their life too, despite however that fits into their life. Thanks so much, and have a good evening.